friends, my name is Amanda and this is my channel, Amanda Colours. I am here today to share with you one of my favourite videos, and that is my completed pages. So, oh, puppy's gonna bark. Nope? Okay. So this month, December, okay, I'm back. I've given the puppy something to play with, so if you hear some rustling in the background, that's just him. So, yes, December was a huge colouring month. It's the most I've ever coloured in a month. I completed 2 books from start to finish, excuse me, which you can see in my Advent colouring video, which I will link at the top there. I'm not going to go through those again today, but I want to talk for a minute about the pressure that we put on ourselves. I guess I had a month where I learnt something and I overcommitted myself, and to complete not only 2 Advent books, but also to catch up on the pages that I hadn't done in November for different hashtags, and as well as, you know, the hashtags for this month and things like that. And I should have listened to my gut, and I should have known that doing the second, now the puppy wants me to play balls with him, doing the second Advent book was going to be too much. And I put myself in a really bad position where I became really stressed, and not only was I stressed, but I was literally putting my body through physical pain to get all these pages done. And that's just crazy. I really, really shouldn't have done it, and I am hoping to never put myself in that position again. And I actually got to the point where I was dreading colouring every day, and that's totally not the reason why I colour. I colour to relax, I colour to be creative, I colour because I enjoy it, and putting that much pressure on myself just took all of that away. So I wanted to talk about it because I think it's something that I'm probably not the only one that does. I think it's important for us to remember that, you know, colouring is something we do because we enjoy it, and that it is a part of self-care, and part of that is not putting too much pressure on ourselves to complete too many pages and to overcommit when we have other, you know, I know quite a few of us have health issues or we have other commitments. So yeah, let me know if that's something that you struggle with, you know, to find the balance, and to, especially those of us who are producing content on YouTube and posting on Instagram, I think there is this pressure we put on ourselves to keep putting out content, and maybe that's not always a healthy thing. Anyway, I just wanted to say that I did actually complete 70 pages during December, and I'm going to show you the ones that are not in the Advent books now. Oops, can't pick it up. Okay, so I'm going to start off with some PDFs. This one here I completed as a body colour with my beautiful friend Megan from Disney Meg's Colouring. We both purchased the brand new Ryniak Christmas colouring book, and we decided to do this cute little creature. It's not quite a reindeer, it's just an antlered creature, and I decided to do it non-Christmas colours, and I did quite a bit of shimmer and sparkle in different places. Hopefully you can see that, and this is Megan's picture. She did a beautiful job and added Christmas lights. She drew those in herself, which was really cool. So there's that one. The next page I did was my exclusive freebie, thanks to Morgan O'Brien, from his Matchstick Mouse Merry Little Christmas scavenger hunt. So if somehow you missed it, throughout December, Morgan O'Brien teamed up with 14 other colorists on YouTube and Instagram, and each of us had a page from his storybook, Merry Little Christmas, that was done as a colouring page, and each of us had a different page that we could offer to our viewers and followers as an exclusive download. So this one is the page that I chose, but it is actually not available in his regular Christmas Matchstick Mouse book. So it is completely exclusive to my channel. I will link the video that you can get the download link from in the iCards. But I coloured this and added some Jelly Roll glaze on the sorry, I'm losing my words, on the spider and on the little bug down here. I added some stickles to the tinsel and some metallics to the star, and also some clear glaze to his eye and the ornaments. So I had a lot of fun colouring this. I was being quite mindful of choosing different browns so that it didn't all end up really brown, and I faded the colour up towards the top so that it looked like there was some light coming in from above. But that's that one. Next up is a catch-up page, if I can get it. Here we go. This was a catch-up from November. It's part of Disney Meg's Colorings hashtag, which is Meg's ABC Colour Challenge, and she chooses a different letter each month. In November it was the letter T, and she chose this page, and there's a few of us that colour out of the Disney alphabet book, and this is the page that she chose. So I didn't get it done in November, so I did it in December, and I have used my black edition Faber-Castell pencils in the background. I've used Copic markers to base the main elements, and then shaded with the black edition pencils, and I've gone over the T with some Sakura Stardust pen. So it has some shimmer and shine. Lots of fun. I also forgot to mention with this one that this was also my AC Colour Buddy hashtag download for November. It doesn't seem like too many people have coloured it and tagged it with that. But I will do a wrap up of my hashtags in another video. And then the next page is this month's letter for December is C, and this was the page that Megan chose out of the alphabet book for Cinderella, and I did lots of stickles and Wink of Stella and metallic pen and all kinds of things with that one as well. And again, I actually used ink tents in the background I didn't. Sorry, I used the Faber-Castell Black Edition, but I used Gamsol to sort of blend it a bit in the background, and then again I used the Copic markers to base the main characters there and the vine and pumpkin that is in the foreground. This next PDF was gifted to me by the lovely Lovella in my Christmas colouring exchange box. You can see that video up in the iCards. This was one of 2 PDFs that she sent me. By this stage I had done so much Christmas colouring in the Advent books that I really wanted to do a slightly different colour palette. So I did blue and silver and white, and I made the red a bit more of an orange red to kind of tie in with her hair, and I'm quite happy with it. I also used metallic markers, I used some Stardust markers, I used some stickles for glitter, so lots of fun. And this was the other, oops, upside down. The other PDF that Lovella sent me. It's a really cute Christmas mandala, and it's from the Funusual Suspects. And yeah, I coloured this with my, I did the background with Copic markers, the rest I did with the Black Edition pencils. I used those a lot this month. I was really enjoying them. I've done some glossy sections on the candy canes and the other candy with glossy accents, and I also used Posca metallic markers to add some metallic areas as well. I can't seem to get the light to catch all my extra elements, but they're there. So that's all of the PDFs that I coloured. Next up is this giant book. I wonder if I need, yes, I do need to lift this up. So this is the Disney Vitro stained glass book. This is the first page that I coloured in it, but this was a catch-up for November as well. It's this Frozen page. I did this for Pixie's Disney colouring hashtag, and the November prompt was for Anna, but I chose to do a whole Frozen page. It's the first time I've done any kind of stained glass colouring, and I'm really happy with it. I used my Polychromos pencils, and yeah, no glitter or anything, just trying to make it look like stained glass, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. So there's that one. It's such a big book. Next up, try and make sure I'm in frame still. Next up, I coloured in my Australia, and I did this one here, which was actually part of a Christmas tag video, which I will link up in the top if I'm still able to link videos. I might have already linked too many. Let me bring it down a bit. So yes, I coloured this on camera and also added a whole bunch of yellow stickles. Oh yeah, I think you can see it a bit now, to all the little dots. And that was just a fun, quick page that felt very summery, which seems appropriate because it's summer here at the moment, even though today it's actually very grey outside. But yes, there was that one. Next up is a buddy colour. That was also the first page in that book, My Australia. This is also a first page in Chibi Christmas colouring book by Jade Summer. I haven't marked it. I did a buddy colour with the lovely Nicky over on Instagram. This cute little gingerbread page, and I had a lot of fun with this. I used my Copic markers and some metallic markers and my Sakura Stardust to add sparkle to her eyes and the baubles, and a little bit of stickles to add some sparkle to the tree. And I wanted to do some less traditional Christmas colours but still make it feel Christmassy. And this is Nicky's lovely page. I love that our pages are quite different because Nicky chose a more traditional colour palette. So that is that one. I keep saying that. Anyway, for our Frogs and Friends colour along hashtag for this month, we all coloured this page here, which is from, it's from Chris Ryniak's Morning Scribbles, but it's the Frogs and Friends edition. You can purchase this from bindlewood.com. I will have the link in the description below, and you can purchase it as a PDF colouring book. We coloured this page here of the frog with a caterpillar, and I chose to colour him like the caterpillar cake that you can get in the UK from Marks and Spencer. And if you want to see a comparison, you can check out my post on Instagram. And next up we have a page in Gabby Wolfhouse's number 1. This again is a first page for this book, and I coloured the nameplate page, and this was for a prompt in Megan and my Facebook group, and the prompt for that particular week was grass, so I chose this page even though there's only a little bit of grass, and again I used my Faber-Castell Black Edition pencils, and I just went with a really light, bring it down a bit, a really light colour palette, and that was a lot of fun, and it's just pencils, which is not very common for me, but that's another untouched book done. Okay, so this one here is for is Aria Vale, and it is for Pixie Projects. Sorry, my brain's just not working. Her hashtag, which is Complete Aria Vale. Each month she chooses a page and we all colour it. So I actually caught up. I did 2 in here. So I did the November one, which was this page, which I'll be honest, I'm not a big fan of. I used mostly, I just chose the wrong colours, but I used mostly Copic markers, and then did some shading with polychromos pencils and added some metallic areas with Posca metallic pen and Arteza white marker for other highlights. So that was November's, and then this was December's page, which I'm much more happy with. I wanted to do quite a different colour palette, and this is what I chose, and something about this colour palette makes me think of Bridgerton, and maybe the fact that it's a tea shop as well, but yeah, I really enjoyed colouring this. I only used Copic markers and white Arteza marker for this one. Yeah, so that they were both for Pixie's Complete Aria Vale hashtag. Next up is another hashtag, and this is the Grow in 2022 hashtag by Johanna. I'm hoping that she continues this in 2023 so we can continue in this book, but this was the page that was chosen for the month. Little Grogu with some, I kind of think of them as ice wolves or snow wolves. So I used my Copic markers and added some stickles for shimmer and shine. I just love this book so much. Lots of fun. Next up is another Morgan O'Brien book. This is his new one, North Pole Elves, and this was the first page in this book as well that I coloured. And this was a buddy colour with a lovely Duke wife, and we chose this page. with the two little elves and the bunnies with the big sack of presents. And again, I wanted to do a bit of a different colour palette. And I also added some stickles for the snow. I'm not sure why it's not, oh, there we go. Keep not getting quite the right angle, but that was a whole lot of fun. And this is Lora's gorgeous page. So beautiful. I just love the way that Lora colours. So that was North Pole Elves. Next up is a three-way buddy colour. Disney Makes Colouring and Jamie's Colouring Love and I are all colouring in Johanna Basford's Ivy and the Inky Butterfly. We have started from the beginning and are working our way through. So for this month, it was this double page spread. We do a double page spread each month. So this is where the butterfly flies through the keyhole. And so I have used a range of different pencils and mediums on this. It is Polychromos pencils, it's Brut for the Macaron, it's Crayolas Colours of the World, and then I have also added some stickles for shine on the flowers and on the ribbons up here. Use some metallic markers on the keys, use metallic marker around the keyhole. What else did I use? I also used some black Sakura glaze for the ink on the butterfly, and that's the double page spread. So this is Jamie's double page spread. And this is Megan's double page spread. They've both done such a beautiful job, and it's a pleasure colouring with them each month. Lots and lots of fun. The next page was another catch-up page for my Colourpoly prompt, which was from November, and the prompt was spooky. And spooky is not something that I really do, but I found this page of the Cheshire Cat, and he has always kind of freaked me out. So maybe freaky more than spooky, but I thought it still fulfilled the prompt. So I have used dough and Inktense pencils in the background activated with water, and then I use my Copic markers for the cat and some Arteza white marker for the highlights. And I'm actually really happy with how the cat worked out. He's really bright and really stands out from the background. But yes, the Cheshire Cat is, ugh, he freaks me out. I don't like him. Excuse me. Next up is a buddy colour, and this was with the lovely Jody, and I was late with my page. This was for us to do in November. I only got it done this month. But yes, it's from Sea of Colours by Angela Gonzalez, and Jody and I have done a number of pages together in this book. We both really enjoy it. And yes, I used my dough and Inktense and stickles for lots of sparkly bits, which is lots of fun. We're almost there, just a few to go. This one here, Cute Mandalas by Apsi Sumanasiri, was for another prompt from Colourpoly. Yes, so it was for another prompt for Coloropoly from November, and the prompt was to actually draw fruit in a bowl and colour it. I can't draw, so I found a page. Sorry for all the interruptions, but I found a page with lots of fruit on it. So I used my dough and Inktense again with these ones. I wanted to go for a bit of a messy watercolour look. I probably should have made it more messy, but I did some limes and lemons, some oranges, and I tried to make them look like blood oranges. Don't know if I was successful, but I think it's pretty cute. I also added some jelly roll stardust to kind of make it look a bit juicy. I don't know what direction. Maybe there. To add some juiciness, and also some Arteza white marker to add some highlights and juiciness as well. So that was fun. That is not a new book. Like that wasn't the first page in that book. This one here is actually a book I haven't coloured in for a long time. Cute and Playful Patterns colouring book by Young Dreamers Press. And it's a long time whip, which I had forgotten about until I did my How Many Owls tag, which I will link in the top if I'm still able to add more video links. So I had started this years ago, and I decided to finish it off so that it was complete, because I don't really like having whips hanging around in my books. So just lots of cute owls, all coloured with Copic markers, and I used a little bit of Arteza white marker to tidy up some edges and things. So that one is complete. And our last one. Yay. So this one was also a prompt. So this is Disney Portraits by Art Therapy, Hatchet Heroes, and it's the small square, and I coloured this page here, which was for a prompt again for this month, but for Pixie's Disney colouring, and it was for Joy from Inside Out. So I used my my Derwent Inktense. I used them a lot this month because I was really enjoying them, for the whole thing. The shading, colouring, background, everything. And I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's really colourful and happy, which is good because her name is Joy. So, congratulations on making it to the end. As I said, I did all of this colouring plus 2 completed books. So it was a lot. And I am making a promise to myself not to commit to that much again. Yeah, so January should be quite a few less pages, which will be good. But anyway, thank you so much for watching and for spending this time with me. I hope you enjoyed my completed pages. Let me know if you have a favourite and which one it is down in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day or night or whenever it is that you are watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.